opportunity to see these guys not only on the ice but off the ice. They're feeling good about themselves and they like the way they play, and just talking to them, they like the feeling of this winning thing. So let's hopefully keep it rolling.
As I mentioned, the Benson to McLeod coming out of the corner. He's got Byram at the top. Off the end boards. Good play for Benson and a big save there by Olmark, but what a lovely setup. Sabres come out of the corner with it, and the pad save by Olmark. Kick to the near wall. Greenway up top to the far point. Shot with traffic in front.
You put a lot on the goaltender, and they think he's going to be the guy, and you let him down sometimes, and they second guessing. So he's got to put a few games together just to gain the trust of everybody here as well.
Doan trying to skate off a tough block just inside the Sabres blue line. He's gone to the bench, but he's good. Looks like for now. Stick lift by Tage Thompson to the play deep in the Ottawa zone. Rasmus Dahlin backhand take off the wall for Samuelsson shot, and that is steered away calmly by Olmark. Usually a good sign in the likes of Olmark, and even for that matter, Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen, when the big body goaltenders just have this calm movement between the pipes. See if the Sabres can rattle them a bit here. Thompson trying to find a way to get the puck to the net. He does, and the shot is stopped. And now it'll be the Sabres to come back to center with 14-14 to go in a scoreless first period. Play to the near circle, the backhand stopped by Olmark. And that puck comes out quickly. Olmark or a piece of the post as well. Stützle to the far circle, shot steered away by Lyon.
Second and none coming off the back end.
Jensen now at the point, makes one move inside on Ostlund. High slot pass to the far circle, and Lyon read the play well. Good pace there for the Sabres forecheck, and that helps Rasmus Dahlin possess the puck down low. Here's Dunn walking in, firing a shot.
Come in the backside, and he was in there all by himself.
Jensen sent it across for a shot from Matt and Palo. For Norris, couldn't drag it through the wickets. Now back the other way. It's Dylan Cousins. Big save by Lyon. Well out to play the puck. Follows Kesselring to the corner. Bit of a run here lately. 8 goals over his past 15 games. Number 20 for Ottawa. Sabres on the counter. Here's Benson, left side. Shot with a rebound in front. You know what? Buffalo's definitely sending players to the net. They're just not jumping on a rebound yet. Stützle with the drop and a save made by Lyon, and the rebound kicked away to the boards. Samuelsson over there defending as the Sabres defending Ottawa again. In tight, Lyon with the save. Chance right at the near post that time for Perron, and Buffalo will bring it back. Good speed up the right side. Big save made by Olmark. Kept in. Ostlund threw it to the middle of the ice, but it's a red jersey there to take it away. It's fired into the Buffalo zone down to the near corner.
It just seems like Ottawa, when they're getting those shooting lanes, there's no hesitation. They're trying to let it fire at the net, and I know the shots are close in this game, but
here comes one, and Olmark able to make a save as it's Byram and company dumping it into the Ottawa zone. Dunn getting after. Here comes Greenway. He's got the hit. Dunn's got the puck. Now for Greenway. Over on the far board. Slides in front, scores. What a pass. The finish for Byram, and he looks right away to the man who sent him that puck in Greenway. It's 1-0 Buffalo.
Yeah, Bowen Byram is going to get his 7th goal of the year. First period of this game as well. They're getting in on top. Nothing special, just finishing checks, making it hard on the opposition. And right here, Dunn and Greenway, just a little give and go down low, but Greenway waits. He just waits because he sees Bowen Byram coming in on the far side, so he's just stalling time, trying to find a lane, and it was a perfectly placed pass by Jordan Greenway across the ice there. Look at that. Gets up high enough off the ice where Stick's not able to knock it out of the air. Hits the ice perfectly when he gets to Byram, and he didn't have enough to spread it out. Now you got 3 lines that every time they go out there, they should get a scoring chance, and the 4th line's been good as well. So
they'll keep that going over to the corner. Samuelsson drifts back. Here's a good puck battle win, but it's tipped off the boards and out. Ottawa trying to come up here with an odd man rush. Holding for the backhand. Tight game. It's Ridley Gregg. Backhands that one past Alex Lyon. With 2:47 to go in the opening period, it's 1-1.
Coming out of the Sabres zone here, Tage Thompson trying to get him, but just not able to get a reach on him right there. And Ridley Gregg.
Dylan Cousins plays it back to the line. Little touch pass. Lyon with the save at the near post. And then the puck is spun outside the line. Spence for Ottawa, sending it back to the Sabres line. Buffalo changing here. Fresh legs coming off the bench, and that's Norris. Alex Tuch holds the puck, sends it to the net. Powers in front, and Omar just able to corral that.
Zone and on the rush. And offensively, we need to keep attacking the back post. So there's two things you can take a look at and watch for here in the second period.
Alex Tuch almost knocking that puck down right off the bat there, backing Ottawa up. Zone entry, linesman got in the way of that one. Sabres counter with 3 of their own. And some room here for a shot, saved by Omar. Rebound, Quinn, dishes. Trying to go.
Stützle and the quick shot, but the Sabres at the other end. Here's Quinn stepping in, taking this big ripper right here.
For Metsa. Alex Tuch out the far side, drop. The overlap here is Byram. With Tuch opening up, the Byram keeps it on the right wall. Takes the shot, that scores! Deflected in front. And the Sabres take the lead back, and a great stick in front of the net as the Buffalo Sabres get another one.
By Bowen Byram, he was all over on this shift. He takes his puck down low, but hey, hang on, just wait for something to open up, and he does. He sees Norris just kind of drop into the corners and out. And as he threw it right there,
Sabres on the road here with a 2-1 lead. 13:40 remaining in the second period. Clearing attempt knocked down by Ottawa. Anderson to the net. Third minor of the season for Kesselring. Dylan Cousins over on the far wall. Under pressure. Sabres penalty kill brought to you by Gabe's Collision. Scores! Shot from the slot. And just like that, Stützle, so dangerous. Power play goal to tie the game at 2 apiece.
He's going to be on the power play. This is just working along the wall here. Bowen Byram got it tied up. Alex Tuch steps in and just pops out. What happens there is all 4 guys kind of got one side of the ice and sneaking in from the backside right there, Stützle. And he's able to double pump that one and just get it inside the right post. The left pad of Alex Lyon.
For the Senators, so special teams for Ottawa. Even the game at 2. Sanderson up top. Far circle again. Goal line. Saved by Lyon, and the rebound. Down to the corner. Cousins trying to get a stick on it. Stützle gets it back again.
Great hit there by Austin, taking Norris out.
Norris will go to the bench. And meanwhile, Ottawa off the post on that push up the ice.
Picked it off and then quick pass. There was a post. Here's Shabbat coming right up through the middle. Takes the shot right there off the near post. Blocker side.
Talk about more of them after this one. Dan.
Third period is underway. Sabres from right to left, get it up to center ice, where Ostlund tries to advance the play. Stopped there by Byram. Here's Tkachuk with a shot, saved by Lyon, and he had to have that rebound, and he got it just in time. A big save by Alex Lyon to keep it tied at 2. Gets it to the Ottawa line, but the Senators fight back here as they bring it in. Pass to the far point. Samuelson boxed out in the slot. There's a shot. Lyons down. Oh, he's got it.
32 seconds to kill. Dylan Cousins getting himself close to that blue paint, gets contact and makes contact with Lyon.
In regulation, Zetterlund to the line for a shot. It goes off a skate to the corner. 2 seconds left. They try to center. That's out of the zone, and we're going to overtime with Alex Tuch. And still 9 seconds to go in his penalty.
Yeah.
Sabres starting off with Sanderson, McLeod, Byram, Cousins, Sue, Batherson, and Sanderson. 5 seconds left until Tuch can get. Byram will skate back inside his own zone. Here's McLeod now. In across the Ottawa line. For Byram, one-timer, scores! Bo Byram, overtime winner in Ottawa. Merry Christmas, Saberhood. Buffalo continues their winning ways as the streak marches on.
Yeah, Bowen Byram coming up with another huge goal for the Buffalo Sabres, and he has been awesome all night long here. And here we go. Take a look at it here as the puck's moved into the zone. This is McLeod's going to find Byram over the far side. Nice pass across to the top of the circle. Doesn't look like he got it all. And that puck is floating going into the net, and Linus Ullmark not able to find it, and that's it.
That had to help him, don't you think? Linus was probably ready for a bit more of a rocket, but you're right.
Yeah, threw him off.
47.6 mile an hour. Beauty right there by Bowen Byram. 2 on the